aside from the general manager and the chief financial officer in any condominium hotel program, the executive whose background must be equally vetted, whose skill set and strengths carefully analyzed, and whose abilities need to be weighed, is that of the owner relations manager or owner coordinator. This executive becomes the face of the condo hotel program, and his or her strengths and weaknesses often can determine in the owner's eyes the perception of the quality of the hotel program. The funny part of this is that many hotel programs underevaluate this position's importance, and as a result sometimes pay dire consequences for the oversight. My name is Richard Evans. I'm the president of Condo Hotel Professionals. Today is May 4th, 2013, and we are preparing this screencast for our weekly blog. Today the focus will be on the owner relations manager position. The owner relations manager is the liaison between the general manager and his executive team and the unit owners in a hotel program. The skill set to be discussed here is one that I feel is necessary in order to place a successful and effective candidate in the position. What I'll do here today is limit this screencast to 7 minutes and speak only of those attributes and what I feel should be the positioning of the owner relations manager on the organization's hierarchy chart. In addition, I'll separately list a number of duties that should be considered in offering this position to a candidate, and on the face of the blog, just below the screencast, I'll provide a list that you can review and some of the items you may want to include in your job description. I first listed organizational skills as an objective in order to successfully oversee owner management. In condo hotels of 2, 3, and 400 plus units, it takes a good property management system combined with an executive with the skills discussed to record all sources of communications, all promises made to unit owners, and to schedule work orders to meet all requests. Psychology is listed as a key attribute as well for the owner relations manager, because he or she is dealing with a multitude of personalities who on any given day can call in a good mood, bad mood, happy, upset, patient, or impatient. This executive will learn the personalities of each and how to best deal with them. Communication and verbal skills are a must. Exceptional letter writing skills with emphasis on correct spelling and grammar always should be held to the highest standard. Bookkeeping and mathematics are needed in addressing reservation distribution and fair monetary allocation. Unfortunately, algorithms cannot always be relied upon to produce required results. The owner relations manager has the ability to override and make corrections in cases where that has to be done. In addition, deductions from owner statements have to be made, work orders need to be calculated, and the profit margin in the maintenance departments for work orders has to be calculated. A reasonable ability in design and color scheme is very important, and if absent, the ability to find a reliable third party who can provide this information that enables appropriate decisions to be made so that anything being done in the rooms can adhere to the overall property scheme, design, decor, or theme. The ability to work professionally with others and in harmony provides for an amicable work atmosphere and projects a five-diamond demeanor throughout the property. Very important. Respect and courtesy are always a must, and private matters must be kept private. Troubleshooting requires that this executive has the ability to think on his or her feet, resolve issues to the owner's satisfaction. Each day brings on a new slew of opportunities to apply these skills and continually prove to the unit owners that their units are in good hands and that all matters are dealt with in an expedient manner with great care. Very important that the owner relation manager completely understand the rental management agreement. This document will have to be explained to new entrants into the program, as well as at times questions will be posed, and she or he needs to have a good background in what this document says. In addition, he or she needs to have a good understanding of the condominium documents, and if an easement parcel document exists, that as well. Remember, owners will go to the owner relations manager for all questions involving the building and the documents. Traits that embrace and promote trust are honor, ethics, patience, being gracious, and always being sincere. You can see I've added a little picture here. Someone wearing a lot of hats, and that certainly does project what I see the owner relations manager doing. It's my recommendation that the owner relations manager be placed on the hotel executive team with direct access to all executives, and should be honored or observed on an equal footing to that of the controller, the chief engineer, the executive housekeeper, and I've left off the human resources director. Further, it's important that he or she shares in incentive bonuses provided to the executive team when appropriate scores or profitability is reached. And you can see here a little chart that I've put together showing the owner relations manager in the middle of it all and with direct access to everyone. It's been my observation that the owner coordinator or the owner relations manager is notoriously overworked, often underappreciated and undercompensated. The owner relations manager's workload needs to be respected, and by piling work onto an already overwhelming work schedule, the trickle-down effect will be felt by unit owners, and that is not a good thing. Remember, the most important thing to a hotel program is the number of units and the unit owners. Treat your owner relations manager well. He or she is the lifeblood to any condo hotel property. I hope the screencast today was informative and shed some light onto the important owner relations manager position. Thank you, and I look forward to speaking with you on another day.